always tend to tilt the balance to the laborers or to the employees. Mao na reason why we're doing this. Kay daghan kidi kasabot ana Marge. Especially business establishments, business owners, why are we making it so hard for them to get their permanent business permits? And these are just because of the regulatory requirements.
But like Cebu City, mo extend sa mo up to 60 days.
Yeah, we extend up. We give them 60 days. Good. Among compliance period is 60 days. And we extend up to 90 days. Pero kung if it's not in the fault of the taxpayer, then we still extend. Why? Because there are times, ang ato pong sanitary permit and fire clearance and environmental, they do their inspection also. And because of our manpower requirement, gamay ra gyud. Dili ta need nato ma-inspect tanan. So, it will take more than 60 days. Kaya di gyud na mo ma-inspect, no? Inyo pila ka establishment 35,000?
35,000.
So if we have 35,000 establishments in Cebu City, Marge, imagine di na to na siya ma-inspect in 60 days. So that's why sometimes we have to make also room for adjustment and room for extension. So maupod na. Pero so as long as it will not reach December 31 of that particular year. Kay by January 1, 2017, tax accrues again and you have to renew.
Yeah.
No. Naba mo yung admin penalty, Ma'am Tess?
Yeah.
So,
For
kung
late
non-compliance of these requirements that are mentioned, how much is your penalty?
The minimum is 500.
Okay. And the maximum is?
5,000.
Okay. And do you usually implement what? The minimum or the maximum?
Depende sa ilahang compliance.
All right. So, if they complied with only two, like, I complied only with Pag-ibig and PhilHealth, wala ko na-comply sa SSS.
Dili gyud mo issue ana og final permit kung partial compliance.
Okay, notwithstanding not being issued a final permit, but then again naabta naman tag January 1 like karon. So how much is the admin penalty that is being
mo to the lowest is 500 and there are 3,000 burag sa capital na magsiyagi kwan namin sa capital ng Tanaw.
And who gets to have the discretion of putting in the admin penalty?
Naaman na sa atong ordinance.
All right. So kung pila ray na comply nato mo natong
dili sad kay kung pila ra duha ra iyang compliance dili man gyud ta ma-issue.
Okay.
Final permit.
Pero okay, di ta mo issue final permit pero during the renewal wala siya final permit. So, unsa man makakuha
temporary
siya,
lang.
Makakuha siya penalty
During the
renewal.
Like wala pa.
Sa 2015, wa siya naka-comply with SSS. Wa siya sanitary permit. Hypothesis lang ni. In 2016 karon, pila iyang admin penalty?
Depende sa capital lagi. Mo tong 500 ang
okay, so 500 pesos lowest. So kung imong capitalization is 10 million, maabot kag 5,000. Okay. So, depende sa capital. Why? Because there are also non-complying establishments nga mga ginagmay.
Ang mga ginagmay mo hindi maka-comply.
Sari-sari store, market
pero
vendors.
Pero mga dagko mo comply gyud na sila.
Okay. Kay mga ginagmay, Marge mo niyan mga market vendors. And market vendors
mga SMEs na to.
Sila.
Maglisod naman gud na sila po comply gud.
Okay. Let's go to BMBE. Familiar ka BMBE? Barangay Micro Business Enterprise. Are they exempted from business tax?
No.
Wala, okay.
Wala ta exemption.
But their exemption is on the income tax, no? BIR. Okay, so and also minimum wage.
Sa DOLE.
So happy na kung BMBE ka. And you get your BMBE certificate from
the City Treasurer's Office.
Yes, Ma'am Tessie at mo.
I understand na some announcements.
And also, there are additional requirements especially for manpower agencies. This is for Cebu City. Nasa bagong requirements karon.
We have additional requirements for manpower services, job placement agencies, or recruitment agencies. From the POAA, we have the certificate of validity of their license, and from the DOLE, they have the certificate of registration under Department Order number 18.
Okay. So, ang mga bag-o ni nato nga kuan. So,
even the existing,
okay.
Pa-require nila.
So you cannot get your business permit, permanent business
They
permit.
cannot register. They cannot renew without
okay.
this requirement.
So they cannot renew. In other words, what if dugay ba na makuha ang certification? So,
Naaman, I went to the PUA and Dolly. When they register, they have to comply this. So, meaning they have already, except kung nag-expire.
okay.
So, na
okay.
yun sila.
So, unsa man, are we also giving them the same amount of days, 30 days?
No, they have to secure that before sa atong deadline, 20. Ay, otherwise, late na sad sila sa ilang renewal.
So, additional giday ni siya nga requirement. Di ni siya part sa temporary business permit.
Dili.
Okay. So, ang part gyud sa requirement before ka maka-renew or maka-issuhan og temporary business permit, number 1, barangay clearance.
Barangay clearance.
Number 2, unsa pa to? Ang atong kuan?
Kaning
Requirement.
sa-
Kaning, if you are a manpower agency,
Clearance
katong
from the
mga
DOLE.
clearances from the DOLE and from the POEA.
Yeah.
And number 3 is your former or your previous business permit,
permits.
no?
Oo.
And number 4, if you have your ITR, are you requiring it? Wala na.
Yes, we are also requiring it.
Okay.
Their ITR for last year and
Okay.
also their financial statements.
Income tax returns for
Income tax
2015 and
14.
also 2014. 2014 and your financial statements for 2014
14
also. And then contract of lease, you're also requiring it?
Yes, and VAT returns.
Okay, VAT returns and also contract of lease. So contract of lease, nganong gi-require man mo contract of lease in Cebu?
Ang purpose na mo nga nag-require mig contract of lease is in order for us to check sa lessor kung registered ba sad sila.
Okay. Kay usually, mga higala, kaning nagpaabang sa ilang mga lugar, wala kini mga permits. And sila, they're doing business by getting rent from you, nga kamong nangabang, without paying the tax. So, mauna nga City Hall is requiring a contract of lease to be presented before you can renew your businesses so that we can trace nga ang lessor or ang nagpaabang na abagyoy business permit.
But kung dili sila makadalaan ng contract of lease during the renewal, we make it as a requirements during the issuance of the final business permit.
Okay, so you are still given 30 days. Kay naara bagay uban nga kanang nagpaabang nga digid mo hatag.
Yes.
Og
Walay-
kopya sa lease.
Daghan yun kayo.
Naapoy way contract.
Oh, nakoy po nga dili mo sa magkontrata-kontrata. Why? Because they are also wanting to avoid from the tax. 'Di ba? Kaya may kontrata. So how would we know?
Yes.
Oh, this is katawan ng kuan po siya ba, no? It is a give or take. So any final words for tonight?
We are inviting the taxpayers of Cebu City to come to the trade hall of SM where we are having our renewal of business permit for 2016. Kung mahimo earlier, kay karong adlaw daghan na gyud. We have accommodated around 600 taxpayers
Okay.
for the first day.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, 600 taxpayers and the
Extended-
trade hall in SM is not as big as it is needed. No, okay, they will be catering about 35,000
taxpayers.
business establishments in Cebu City. So dako-dako ni nga challenge for Cebu. As for Mandaue, we have 15,000 and we have 3 venues in Mandaue City. This is at the Sports Center of Mandaue and also at the Gaisano Pacific Mall in the National Highway. If you are a bookkeeper or if you are a business establishments who have more than 2 businesses, you have to already comply all the renewal at the City Hall. Para amo na nang gi-divide because we have very small venues in Mandaue. And so para di pod mo taas ang linya. Ang problema mo ani mga bookkeepers, Marge, imong mom bookkeeper, di ba?
No.
Okay. Anyway, or your mom is bookkeeping your businesses. Okay. Because I know, because your mom kasi is very keen with these things. The thing with bookkeepers is that they bring in about 25 to 150
Yeah.
businesses. Mulinya silang appeal, Marge.
Oh.
So kung ikaw gasunod sa bookkeeper,
Sakit kayo.
sakit kayo kay usaray ibuha ang bookkeeper 150. And so she has to, the bookkeeper has to do everything and to complete to complete all the transactions. That's why sometimes I'm sure inyo na ipabilin.
O, ang katong mga bookkeepers nga
No?
they're bringing up sus bag nga dagko kay pabili na mo.
Ipabilin na lang, no? Oh, ibilin na lang, balikin niyo ugma. Kay if we're going to finish everything, then we are prejudicing the other taxpayers
naglinya nga
na naglinya
isa-isa
in
ra.
town. Oo.
Pero sa ato, we have the fast lane, we have for the heavy lanes.
Okay,
Also,
you
katong
also
sa
have
mga
senior
dinakhan.
citizens lane.
Yeah.
Okay. And pregnant women. O, PWD pa.
PWD.
Okay. Walay discount senior citizens tax?
Wala.
I'm sorry, senior citizen. It was so funny. I had lunch two days ago with my mom, and because I have a guest sa US from the US to a couple, very lovely couple, the Constantinos. And I was having lunch with them, and I invited my aunts and uncles. I never realized that they were all senior citizens.
Oh.
And so when they presented their
Less
IDs,
20 tanan.
Less 20 tanan. Gamay na lang kay kung nabayaran, Marge. Not only less 20% lang pala, no? 20% plus you also get the 20% from the VAT.
Wow.
So murag mo gawas 28% tanan imong makuha all in all. So happy. So next time if you want to eat out, eat with your senior citizen parents. No, they're also blessings for your kay gagmay man as kaon, Marge.
Nakay tips sa tong viewers before we end. Before sila mo
Yes.
start og pila sa Assam Trade Hall.
Okay. You can get the application forms in advance and fill it up sa inyo ha. So pag abot niyo dito, you just get the priority number.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Para di
complete
madugay.
requirements, 'di ba, Ma'am Tess, no?
Oh, for renewal lang, pwede raman to siyang application form, but for the compliance for the issuance of the final business permit, kung naa mong familiar namang gyud mo sa kanang mga requirements, kung naa mo, then you can already get your final business permit.
Before we leave, I'm sure this is a concern of almost all business establishments in the Philippines and who are watching us tonight. You also do presumptive income level approach.
Yes.
Okay, so presumptive income level approach, ladies and gentlemen, means na the treasurer has the discretion to increase your gross sales or gross receipts at their discretion. So unya ra magprotesta ana. Okay, if I were you, just pay because maabtan mo ang deadline, then you will have to succumb to the interest. Unya ra mag-protest within 30 days. You can make it in writing, or you can also protest during the time when you file your income tax returns on April 15.
Yes.
The treasurer will always gladly decrease it and tax credit whatever excess you paid.
That's true.
Okay, so walay kaso ra gyud na siya. Oo.
Magpasalamat na ta sa tong guest who has graced us with her presence tonight. Sa akong co-host, Regal, thank you very much.
And thank you,
Oh,
Marge.
thank you,
Happy New
Marge.
Year. I miss you.
I miss you too.
Oo.
Nanatay guest di ay sa studio, si Fine.
Fines Patalingog from Tacloban, thank you for always visiting Cebu and for always gracing us with your presence. And I'd like to greet a Happy New Year to all our avid viewers from Tacloban, Judy Borja, sila Margot Romualdez, and everyone there. Happy New Year and Pete Senior. And Ma'am Tessie Camarillo, thank you very much for
Thank you very much.
Thank you
gracing
for-
us. I'm sure you're very busy. Are you going back there?
Dili na.
Dili na. Okay.
Tomorrow
Rest
is
na ko.
another day.
Pahuwaysa.
tomorrow.
Pahuwaysa.
Yes,
Oo.
Thank
Dili pa man senior citizens, Ma'am Tessie, no?
Senior citizen.
Senior citizen na po. Okay. You look
I'm
very
enjoying my
young.
20% already.
Wow. I hope that when we reach that age, Marge, Botox tayo, Marge. Appear tayo dyan.
Sige.
Okay.
Magdungan ta.
New Year, Marge, I only wish for you that you can find your true love in 2016. I love you, Marge.
I love you. To all our viewers who stayed with us this evening, we'd like to thank you. And we hope that you could join us for another episode.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.